Well, it's a big complaint among parents, students not having enough time to finish their lunches at school.
Yep, so Tiffany Tarpley is here now with a look at whether this is just perception or is this really a problem in our schools. Tiffany.
And so I went to the experts right here, John and Lena. I spoke with a local dietitian who says students need time to chew their food, especially when you want them to eat healthier options like raw veggies or even fruits.
My kids oftentimes bring home their lunch unfinished and say they didn't have time to finish it.
Judy Wright is the parent of 5th and 7th graders who attend schools in Lakewood.
It's worried me that they don't get a little more time to get some sustenance and just take a step away from the hard work that they're expected to do in the classrooms.
Leela packs her lunch. Do you finish your food in 20 minutes?
Sometimes I do, but a lot of times I don't.
When you have a 20-minute lunch period, you have to allow time for kids to go to the bathroom, wash their hands, stand in line, get their food, sit down, and it may end up that they only have 10 minutes to eat. If 20 minutes is the seated time, that's the minimum. That's the absolute minimum.
Clinical dietitian Janet Kramer works at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital. She says the less time children have to eat, the fewer calories they consume.
They're also missing out on nutrients. And when they don't get enough nutrition, they can't function, they can't think, they can't pay attention.
So we checked with several local school districts in our area. Paynesville and Barberton give students 30 minutes. Akron allows 20 to 30 for lunch. Canton and Lorain, 25 minutes, while Mentor allows 22. But Lakewood gives students 25 for lunch and 20 for recess.
Schools need to value really the whole child, including what they eat, because that's so instrumental, it's so fundamental in their ability to perform and achieve in an academic setting.
Would you like more time to eat lunch?
Yes, I think it would be nicer if we had more time to eat lunch.
That really seems to be the consensus. Now, the USDA says extending lunch periods from 20 minutes to 30 minutes can reduce plate waste by about a third. So that's important. But when it comes to that dietitian I spoke with, she also recommends, if you're able to pack your child's lunch, maybe try something like crackers and cheese. And if you do pack some vegetables, make sure that they are cooked. Or even if you pack a fruit like an apple, make sure it is cut up so the kids can eat it, get through it quickly, because John, as you know, they don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, and Tiffany, your story this morning is bringing great comments from our viewers on Twitter here. Jeffrey writes his concern is this is 6th grader has lunch at 10 a.m.
Right.
So
Yeah,
if they don't get enough food to eat at 10 a.m., that's a long rest of the day to go without food.
It definitely is. And so we definitely want to continue the conversation.
Yep.
You can go to my Facebook page, Tiffany Tarpley TV, weigh in there.
All right, Tiffany, thank you.